about how this season started and what the expectations you had for this team were and how they kind of went against the reality? What's your biggest takeaway?
I mean, they weren't really able to be consistent defensively. Our goal was definitely to be better than the year before. We weren't, and one of the best team. When I look at it, they're always better defensively, and we weren't.
When you look at the defense over the course of the year, in what ways did it change or grow, and sort of what's left?
Yeah, but it's also like sometimes we're just being having. I mean, a lot of times I feel that guys come in the arena or even whenever we play against them, they always have the best night. So I think it's about the focusing as a team. What do we want to accomplish whenever we step on our court, and we all have to be willing to sacrifice the same things to be able to have this common goal, which is to get better as a team.
What is it about this group that you maybe see is maybe hard for them to kind of give those sacrifices to make the team work?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, uh, whenever you're not able to get better that way, it's there is a little bit of selfishness uh, because whenever we show that we have the potential to do something, but that for like 6 days, and then this 6 following days we just show a whole different team. It explained that whatever we're doing, we're not willing to keep doing it because we think more about ourselves, and that's what's been happening to us. And I think and I feel that this is why we weren't able to take a step from the year before.
This summer is expected to have a lot of changes, and just what is hard? What's hard about being on a team where you try to make a roster work and you see different things don't, and what are the expectations for you that some of those changes might be?
Yeah, no, it's for a team that we've shown being this year. It's this offseason you don't really know because we haven't showed that, or in the last 2 years that we haven't showed that we've showed potential. We haven't showed consistency. And when you don't show that as a player, the reality of the business is that it's now the front office to make those decisions if they really believe that we can get better by making only a few changes, or that we cannot and decide to go in a different direction.
How difficult is it to find that consistency throughout the season?
Yeah, it's never easy. It's a long season. There's a lot of games. There's times that there's frustration. There's times where you lose on confidence, or you feel very confident. And you can't get too high or too low on yourself. And it's about really a common goal that we weren't able to have. And for me being on the good team and before and now showing that being basically on the have showed that we kind of a mid team. It's just that consistency wasn't there, and sometimes being selfish, we're overpowering that common goal.
A lot of people talk about the injuries and the lack of consistency maybe that came with it. But do you believe if this team was fully healthy that you'd be still in the playoffs and we wouldn't be there right now?
I think that 30 teams going through that, they all have injuries. We all have the same problems. So at the end of the day, at the end of the season, every team go through it, right? We all have the same schedule. It's hard for every team. So we cannot always we can say that, but it's there's more than that. There's more than that.
So more than that, meaning
No, there is more than just injuries. There is, like I said, common goal. All wanting to sacrifice the same thing. When we play a game that we can't allow always the best players to have their best nights and just let it happen. At some point, as a team, we need to show character, or I don't know, just even one elbow, something. Just that. Okay, you're not just gonna come here and have a nice nights.
Yes.
So it's more about that. So it's more about a mindset than just like injuries. It's a mindset when you want to win and when you're willing to sacrifice and do the right things to have a common goal.
So you feel like maybe that mindset was missing then, like consistently?
It was, yeah. I mean, the season shows that it wasn't consistent enough. When I see that we can have games, we win 4 in a row, and right after we lose 4, it's just that we had it, but we lose it because now we don't want to be focused on it anymore. We rather focus on other things that doesn't help the team for this course to make this run longer.
Yes.
So that's what I think.
I know the team defense wasn't what you wanted, but individually the last couple of months, it looked like you really settled into your role. Was there a change in how you were used or was it,
Yeah.
was there just some
To me, I
comfort
feel
level?
like it was the same. I just feel that obviously, yeah, there's a stretch where like it was a lot of teams under 100 points. Because when I look at teams like Minnesota or top 3 teams in the NBA, and they're able to hold teams under 100 points, this is what I want to do. This is what I want for my team. But I know it can't just be one player. It has to be a common goal. Like again, like we all have to have that mindset and that goal that we want to hold teams under 100 points, which will give us more chance to win the game. And there is those during those stretch we had some and it felt great. I didn't feel that individually did I change anything. I just felt that on the court we were more connected defensively.
Who needs to set that mindset? Like so that everyone has that.
Huh?
Who needs to set that winning mindset?
We all have to be willing players on the court. We can watch it on film. We can have coaches talking to us and tell us, but we all out there, we all have to be willing to do it night in and night out, and not for 4 nights where we win 4 games in a row to lose it the next 5 nights, and then
So it's fair to say some maybe had that winning mindset more consistently.
it's about consistency. Yeah, it's about consistency in this league, and like I said, it's the same thing for the other 29 teams to have that mindset. And I feel like it's the team who has that mindset the more consistently at the end of the 6 months has the has higher probability chance of being in the playoffs or higher in the standings.
Kind of
Thanks,
going
Clint.
off of that, I just wanted to ask, kind of off of that, is that mindset teachable? Do you think that mindset is teachable?
Yeah, I think it is teachable, but it also has to be communicated the right way. It has to be, sometimes like, it's you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing and feel confident about doing it. And sometimes, like maybe as a player, you don't feel confident about doing it, and sometimes it's important to reinforce that as a team to give ourselves confidence, each other's confidence that we're doing the right way. It's not necessarily because you play well individually that is going to help the team, but it might be better that what you did defensively is going to help the team at the end of the 6 months because you work consistently with it.
Thank you, Clint.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.